So my name's James Lewis. I've taken an apprenticeship with Network 75, and I work in the company Centregreat Engineering. I'm currently working on a parapet job, which involves extending bridges over railways so they can put electric lines over them for safety primarily. So every once in a while I'll go out to do a survey, but most of my job is typically behind a desk working on AutoCAD. You definitely need to be adaptable. I've learned that quite quickly. I'm someone who likes to get a job done and then move on to the next, but you need to learn to juggle almost. That doesn't mean you just leave pieces of work on the side forever. You always get back onto it. I think you definitely need determination. Problem solving is a large part of it, and you just need to be able to take in as you go along. You're always learning something new. You need to learn something to adapt it, and it's okay to make mistakes, but learn from them. I feel like that's a major important thing as part of my job here. So I'm not sure how other apprenticeships go about it. I think from my understanding you apply through the company and you wait to hear back from them, and it's basically a relationship between you and the company. With Network 75 you applied to the university. So that's what I did, filled in an application form, this nice set out layout. It's basically like a CV except you're not limited, so that's quite nice. Sent it off, then I did an interview with the university themselves. So they were just trying to see if I was a reliable candidate, would I be suitable for that role. Fortunately, I got that quite quickly. They did it, told me on the day, that was great. So, but the whole part of the Network 75 scheme is that you need to get the grades, but you also need to have a company to employ you. So the next few months I went about going through multiple interviews with different companies, and I ended up going with Centregreat, which was great. Absolutely. I would say though, it depends on what career you're planning on going down. Because Centregreat offer more than just engineering, they do accounting, etc. And though I know people did accounting and they've really enjoyed it, benefited from it, just some roles, and it's not for everyone as well. Some people just want the full-on university experience. I will say if you do an apprenticeship, you'll be spending far less time at a uni. You won't be probably going out partying all the time or anything like that. You're very much in a work-based lifestyle. So it's important to keep that in mind. Normal apprenticeships, you'll be given salary. I don't know how much, but usually it's quite low. And through that salary, you would also pay off your university fees. With Network 75, that doesn't happen. What you get given is a bursary, which is tax-free, which is great. And obviously it's lower than the salary, but on top of that, you don't pay for your tuition fees whatsoever. So what that salary you're getting, you're keeping. They've definitely been supportive, very charismatic would be the words I use. It is very interesting going into a work-based environment because you're surrounded by people a lot older than you. So as a result, you're kind of having to mature through the process as well, having to get used to working with people. I don't want to say how old they are, but 20, 30 years older than you, which is a bit weird. I'm by far the youngest by a good 10 years. So it's been weird getting used to that. But yeah, it's just very nice. It's quite a nice, tightly knitted group, and we all get along, which is great.